episode 8. We're going to call this one Clock's Ticking. And it's your boy Icon with another DC Japanese animated review for you. And before we get started, thank you to every single person who watched, liked, left a comment, and subscribed to my YouTube channel, especially when I posted my videos from my time spent at New York Swim Week. It's 1 week's worth of footage, 1 week's worth of videos. I went there on a Saturday, and we're going to be posting videos from Saturday to Saturday. I'm up to part 6, and I got part 7 coming for you guys later on today, so definitely check that out. And like I said, continue to keep pushing it, keep liking and subscribing. And for all you new subscribers, as well as for all my old and original and current subscribers, I hope I continue to bring you guys everything that you need and give the people what they want. So now, let's get started with a little Suicide Squad Isekai action. Oh, but also now that New York Swim Week is officially over, next stop, Anime NYC. So this episode starts where in the last episode they defeated the Thinker. And now the gang, they're on their way back because they think that they did a job well done. They're going to be treated as heroes. They're going to be conquering heroes. When they get back to the palace and the council, they're pretty much like 50-50 split. Half of them are just like, well, you guys stopped the Empire, you took down the Thinker, we're grateful for that. But the other half is just like, oh, your methods of how you do things and your crude, unusual behavior and your weird costumes and blah, blah, blah. This is how we do things. This is a tradition. And the Suicide Squad's like, well, we got the JOB done, so shut the fuck up. So now they're arguing back and forth. And then when they're arguing back and forth, this one guy in particular, he comes out and then he starts basically calling them degenerates, calling them like losers, calling them, you know, like the scum of the earth, although they begged for their help to take down the Empire. And then he looked at Harley and he was just like, oh, this stupid girl with her stupid clown makeup, and he slapped the shit out of Harley. So now you done fucked up. So once he slapped Harley, Deadshot, Clayface, Peacemaker, Rick Flag, everybody was like, oh shit. But before Harley could even react to where she could put her foot up, you know, where the sun don't shine, Nanaue, King Shark, stepped in and he ate the guy. And then once he ate the guy, that's when the queen was like, I've seen all I need to see. Guards, take them. And then, you know, a standoff happened where they had their guns in the air. The crowd was getting ready to fight. And the queen, she used her magical power to basically tie up King Shark. And when they were all at a standstill, Harley basically said, she was like, look, she was like, you know, we fought your war for you. We did your bidding for you. We killed for you. We took down palaces. Like, we saved, you know, like your subjects. And this is the thanks that we get. So then in the end, and then even Cecil, he was just like, queen, this is wrong. We can't do it. And of course, the daughter was like, oh, mother, you know, we shouldn't do this as well. And then the queen was just like, okay, fine. She's like, what I'll do is, she said that the rest of you are exiled from the kingdom. But she said, we got to kill the shark. She's like, you killed one of my subjects in front of me. I can't let that shit slide. So the rest of you get out of my kingdom, but we got to kill the shark. And I was surprised about that because they didn't try to save him. They just accepted that, put their tails between their legs, and just walked out of the palace. And the queen and the guards, they took King Shark away. And I'm like, so we just gonna let them kill King Shark? Like that's what we doing. Then when they got outside, the princess came back and she tried to apologize. And then Harley was like, bitch, stop. She was like, I'm sick of the apologies. She said, I'm sick of you talking like you're whining, you're complaining. You keep saying that your mother isn't doing things correctly and your mother's doing things wrong. But then you don't even speak up to defend us, you know, when it's time to defend us. And she said, you keep listening to your mother anyway. So because you're just going to put your tail between your legs, just do what mommy says. She's like, why do we even give a shit that you're even concerned about us and even feel sorry for us? And then she was just like, you know, we started this gangster shit and this is the motherfucking thanks weekend. And then Harley took her bat and she threw her bat on the floor and walked away. Clearly the princess picked up the bat. We didn't see it. There was no footage of it, but there's going to be a scene where something's going to happen. The princess is going to get in trouble or somebody's about to kill somebody. The princess is going to come out of nowhere and she's going to have Harley's bat in her hand. Like that was blatantly obvious. So then, you know, the bat's on the floor, the princess is crying, and the Suicide Squad walks away. They're in a bar now getting drunk. While they're in the bar, they all get drunk. They all get into a bar fight. The next morning, they wake up, they walk out of the bar, they go back to the portal so the bombs can reset in their necks, and then that's when Amanda Waller calls Rick Flag. And then she said, listen, y'all fucking up. She said that the mission is a shambles. She's like, it ain't working, so I'm calling you all back. So let's just kill the Suicide Squad members and Flag, bring your ass back to the real world. and then she pressed the button to detonate the bomb that was in Clayface's head. And then that's when Rick Flag, he was just like, no, he was like, Waller, we can't do it. We can't kill them, just give us more time. And then he saw like a floating palace that was headed in their direction. And he said, wait, Amanda, he was like, like there's war coming, there's another battle coming. He said, let us go out there and fight this final war because you still want the resources of this kingdom, right? So give us one chance to try to get you those resources. Do not kill the Suicide Squad yet. But at that point, she had already detonated the bomb on Clayface. So then she was just like, okay, fine. She was like, you got 24 hours to deliver the goods. Otherwise, I'm killing all of you and I'm blowing up the portal and you're all fucked. Clock's ticking, ladies and gentlemen. So then after that, Clayface, he's just like, well, that's fucked up. He was like, only 24 hours? That's not even enough time. And everybody's like, oh, shit. They're just like, didn't you just get your head blown off? And I said like 2 or 3 reviews ago, the man is made out of clay. When you put a bomb inside of Clayface's head, he could have taken the bomb out. He Roger Rabbited the entire thing where he had the bomb in his neck. He's made of clay. He could have turned into clay anytime he wanted, and the bomb could have fell out of his body. The rest of them didn't realize that. When he was walking around like nothing happened, and they realized that he didn't die, and they were just like, wait a minute, because he told him, he said, I can move my organs around any place I want. So he said, basically, she just blew up like random clay. So then they were just like, bro, you could have taken the bomb out of your neck at any time. And he was like, no, not at any time. Only when it was funny. But then he was just like, the flair for the dramatic, and it led to the storyline. So now he's the only person without a bomb in his neck, and there's like evil on the way. So now the squad, they're gonna get together. They're gonna try to take on this palace and try to do like one final thing. And I guarantee you, the palace is gonna have the Joker in it. But before they end up taking on that final palace to try to find out who the bad guy is, they was like, yo, we gotta go get King Shark. So they're gonna go to the palace. Probably they're gonna storm the castle. Literally, they're gonna go get King Shark, and then they're gonna go take on the Empire. Not for the Queen, but for Amanda Waller, for the Wall. And then finally, like in the end credit scene, the daughter was on her way to her mother's chambers, her quarters. We don't know why. She never said why she was going. But then when she went into her mother's room, she saw her mother in the room talking to herself. And her mother was just like, I can't believe those idiots ruined my plans. So basically now, whatever's happening between the Empire and the Kingdom, the Queen orchestrated the whole thing, and I'll probably even say she's the person that's like pulling the strings. Like, she has no intention on them actually trying to defeat the Empire. She's probably working with the Empire. She's probably working with the Joker, because like I said, the Joker's probably the person who's in charge of the Empire, and now the princess knows that her mother actually has something to do with it. That's how the episode ended, and thank you for tuning in. I did notice that they put the end credit scene back in, so we still got the Wall doing her little dance, and yeah, but there's still no so they weren't that stupid. They left that out. But share your questions, comments, and or concerns down below. Episode 8, I assume we only have 2 more episodes to go. Let me know what you thought about Suicide Squad, Isekai in the comment section down below. Check me out on social media. Check me out on TikTok and Instagram, always on YouTube and X, where you can leave your questions, comments, and concerns. Because like I said, I got about 3 or 4 more Swim Week videos popping up. I got Kite Man up on my channel. We're about to do, the Batman Cape Crusader. We're about to do that as well. I still got that Cobra Kai up on my channel and Suicide Squad Isekai as we roll on for 2 more episodes to go. And 30 days from now, we got the Penguin, which debuts on Max. So thanks for tuning in, guys. So until next time, as always, look out for the Suicide Squad because the time's ticking on their bombs. And we're out this.